Hey guys, what's going on? Today I am here to do my July TBR. And I only have a couple of books planned for this month because me and Mitch are going away on a little vacation, and so that could go either way. I could either get like tons of books done because all we do is sit around and read, or I could get like no books done because we're just so busy seeing things and doing things. So I've picked a few books that I'm pretty confident that I'll get through, but I wanted to give myself some leeway. Without further ado, I am very excited about the books that I've chosen, so let's get into it. So the first book that I'm going to complete in July is 1,000 Splendid Suns by Khalid Hosseini? I don't know. We all know I'm bad at names by this point. And I was definitely in the mood for this read. I've heard nothing but good things about both this book and The Kite Runner, which is also by the same author. And that's from people who like love reading and people who are sort of like meh about reading. Everyone says these novels are absolutely fantastic and emotional. It was one of those things where it's like, I'm in the mood for that. And I don't even care that there's a million other books that have been on my TBR for a million years longer. I'm going to just dive right into this one. And so I didn't even really know what it was about. All I heard was that it was really good, and I went for it. I would say I'm about a third of the way through, and so far it was a wonderful choice. The next book that I'm reading this month, I'm really excited about to finally continue and finish this series, and that is The Winter's Kiss by Marie Rutkowski. And I'm actually buddy reading this one with Ilse from Ilse's Books. I will put the read to her or the link to her channel down below. She's awesome. I don't know if we're planning on doing a video at the end or just kind of like discussing it amongst ourselves or what, but we are reading this book together starting next week, and I'm really excited for it because this is the third book in one of my favorite trilogies. I'm a little bit worried going into this one that I need a refresher, so hopefully it doesn't take me too long to reorient myself with the characters and the circumstances and everything. I hope that I can pick everything up pretty fast. It's been a while, over a year and a half ago, I think, so I'm hoping that I can get into this one without needing to read the first couple books, but I definitely would love to reread the series as a whole someday when I have time. We'll keep you updated on our thoughts and feelings about these novels, probably on our Twitter and Instagram, so I will put the links down below for those if you want to stay up to date with how we feel about this novel. All right, and the next book I'm going to read is going to be on my Kindle. That is The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater. So this is the fourth and final book in the Raven Cycle quartet, and I am, feeling bittersweet about it because I love this series. I just absolutely love it, and it's been a trip for sure. And so I'm both excited to read the finale and sad that I have to leave these characters and their stories behind. I own the paperbacks of the series, and it's only been released on hardcover, so I want to wait until I can have one that matches. So I'm just going to be reading this one on my Kindle, or maybe I'll try and rent it from the library. One of the two. This series has definitely become one of my favorites for sure. If you like books that have a strong spiritual aspect to it, these are for sure the books for you. Super good and super bizarre. I've chosen a couple books to read on audiobook, but I'm only going to tell you about one of them because I'm only confident that I will for sure finish one of them, but I'm hoping to get to a second, but you'll find that out in my wrap up if I do. So we'll just keep that on the DL as a secret surprise later. Yeah, keeping you in suspense. The audiobook that I have already started, and I'm very confident that I can finish because it's only 5 hours long. So this must be a very short book. But it's If I Stay by Gail Forman, and this novel is about a girl named Mia. She's in high school. She's like a professional level cellist pretty much. She loves music. She loves her family, and one day they get in a car accident. She is sort of in limbo, in a coma, and she is sort of awake. Like having an out-of-body experience where she can sort of see everything that's going on, and it occurs to her that she has the choice whether she wants to stay on the earth with her remaining family members and friends, or if she wants to pass on into the afterlife. And so I've heard really, really good things about this novel. I've heard that it's like, again, really emotional. I feel like I've picked a lot of emotional books this month, but I've heard that this one is really emotional. It's really good, and it stays with you. Like, it's just very memorable. So I've heard a lot of good things about it, and so far it is. It's really good, and the audiobook's really well done, so I am definitely enjoying it. I've never seen the movie either, so I am completely unspoiled for this book. So that is it for the books that I am putting on my official July TBR. I am hoping to read more books. Like, I'm definitely going to take more books with me on the trip because I still want to challenge myself. I'm still trying to get my reading challenge done for the year. It was 90 books and I am behind already, so I definitely still want to try and push myself, but I also don't want to let reading come between me and our vacation. If you guys have any thoughts about the books that I've put on my TBR this month, I love discussion. I'm always open to it, so give me a comment down below, give me a shout out on Twitter. My information will be under the video for you. Let me know what you're reading this month. If you want to leave a link to your own TBR video, I would absolutely love to see that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic July of 2016. Bye! But reading it, I could see why. The story was definitely the most intriguing of the three to me. From an enjoyment aspect, I gave this one a 4 out of 5 stars. However, both of us just like hated this about reading this book, and that was like the sections where he would spend like 5 or 6 pages just listing off all the things that made it on.